The key to a healthy diet is to eat the appropriate number of calories for your level of activity, balancing the energy you take with the energy you expend. If you consume more calories than your body requires, you will gain weight because the excess energy is stored as fat. If you eat and drink too little, you will lose weight. You should also eat a variety of meals to ensure that you have a balanced diet and that your body receives all of the nutrients it needs. Nutrient density. Even though calories are vital, your first focus should be on nutrition. That's because your body requires nutrients such as protein, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, and minerals to function properly. Nutrient density refers to the amount of nutrients in a food in comparison to the number of calories it contains. All foods include calories, however, not all foods are nutritionally dense. Some nutrient-dense foods, such as fruits and vegetables, contain few calories. Other calorie-dense foods include almonds, Greek yogurt, egg yolks, avocado, and fatty seafood. That's completely okay. Just because a food is rich in calories does not imply that it is unhealthy for you. Similarly, just because a food is low in calories does not mean it is a healthy choice. As a general rule, aim to consume foods high in nutrients such as protein, fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. These foods include vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes, fatty fish, and eggs. Dietary diversity. Following a diet rich in many types of food supports your gut bacteria, promotes a healthy weight, improves longevity, safeguards against chronic diseases. If you're a fussy eater, it can be challenging to try new things. If this is the case, try introducing new foods one at a time. If you don't eat many vegetables, start by incorporating one or two favorites into one or two meals every day. You can continue to progress at your own pace. Although you may dislike eating new meals, studies suggest that the more you are exposed to one, the more likely you are to become accustomed to it. Macronutrient ratios. In general, your meals and snacks ought to maintain a balance between the three. Adding protein and fat to fiber-rich carb sources, in particular, increases the fullness and flavor of meals. For example, if you're snacking on a piece of fruit, adding a teaspoon of nut butter or a slice of cheese keeps you fuller than if you ate the fruit alone. However, it is fine if your diet is not always balanced. Most people do not need to count macros or follow a fixed macronutrient diet. With the exception of athletes, people looking for a specific body composition, and those who need to build muscle or fat for medical reasons. Furthermore, tracking macros and stressing over staying within a specific macro range may result in an excessive obsession with food and calories, as well as disordered eating habits. It's worth noting that some people thrive on low-carb diets heavy in fat and protein, or low-fat diets high in carbs. Even on these diets, macronutrient counting is usually unnecessary. Macronutrients, the primary nutrients obtained from food, are carbohydrates, fat, and protein. Highly processed foods. One of the most effective methods to enhance your diet is to reduce your consumption of ultra-processed foods. You do not need to fully avoid processed foods. Indeed, many healthful foods, such as shelled nuts, canned beans, and frozen fruits and vegetables, have undergone some form of processing. In contrast, highly processed products such as soda, mass-produced baked goods, candy, sugary cereals, and some boxed snack foods contain few, if any, whole food ingredients. Tips for making healthy eating work for you. The first step toward a healthier diet is to make eating a priority. This does not imply that you must spend hours meal preparation or cooking extravagant meals. Nonetheless, it does necessitate some thinking and work. Regular grocery shopping will help you keep nutritious foods in your fridge and cupboard. A well-stocked kitchen makes selecting healthy meals and snacks much easier. When you go grocery shopping, stock up on fresh and frozen fruits and vegetables. Protein foods include chicken, eggs, salmon, and tofu. Bulk carbs include canned beans and nutritious grains. Consume starchy vegetables like white potatoes, sweet potatoes, and butternut squash, as well as fat-rich foods like avocados, olive oil, and full-fat yogurt. Nuts, seeds, nut butter, hummus, olives, and dried fruit are all nutritious and simple snack ingredients. If you're new to cooking or grocery shopping, start with a single or a few meals. Shop for ingredients for a few breakfast or dinner dishes at once. Once that becomes a habit, gradually increase the number of meals until you can shop for a week's supply in one trip. Building a healthy connection with food. To build a healthy relationship with food, you must have the necessary tools. Working with a healthcare team, such as a registered dietitian and a psychologist who specializes in eating disorders, is the greatest way to begin healing your relationship with food. Food restrictions, fad diets, and self-imposed ideals such as getting back on track will not assist and may even be harmful. Working on your relationship with food may take time, but it is critical for your physical and mental health. Additional advice for healthy eating. Here are some more recommendations to help you get started with healthy eating. Cook at home. Cooking at home helps to diversify your nutrition. If you're used to eating out, start with cooking just 1 or 2 meals per week. Recognize that you will never have a perfect diet. Progress, not perfection, is the key. Meet yourself wherever you are. If you now eat out every night, creating one homemade, veggie-packed dinner each week represents substantial progress. Cheat days are unacceptable. If your current diet includes cheat days or cheat meals, it indicates that your diet is unbalanced. There is no need to cheat once you understand that all meals can be included in a balanced diet. Hydrate smartly. Staying hydrated is an important element of good nutrition, and the easiest way to do so is with water. If you're not used to drinking water, acquire a reusable water bottle and add some fruit slices or a squeeze of lemon for flavor. Honor your dislikes. If you've tried a food multiple times and don't like it, don't eat it. There are plenty healthful foods to choose from. Do not force yourself to eat something simply because it is deemed healthy.